Hey, everybody. Sunday, November 28th, 2021. Mary Gauthier, Jaimee Harris here with you. We're in a hotel room, and so we don't really have a lot of control over the network, hoping that we have enough wattage to do this successfully. But we're sure if it looks or sounds off, you'll let us know. And we'll all look at Jaimee to fix it. But we're not home, so it's not as easy. We're in a hotel room in Key West, the place we run to, apparently, when we need to rest. It's a beautiful sunny day down here. We have completed every show that we're going to play in 2021 except for one. We have one more show. That's this Friday night in Decatur, Atlanta, Eddie's Attic. And then we're done for 21. No more live shows. We successfully and triumphantly and joyfully were able to reschedule all the shows that were postponed because of the pandemic in 2020, and we pulled them all off over the last several months. Do you have the list? I would like for Jaimee to read the
Sure.
list, just so you can get some idea of why we're a little bit tired.
These are all the places we've been since September 2021. Nashville, Tennessee, Martinsville, Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, Reno, Nevada, Bishop, California, Denver, Lyons, Colorado, and Longmont, Colorado, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Santa Fe, New Mexico, Arroyo Seco, New Mexico, Red River, New Mexico, Sisters, Oregon, Austin, Texas, Kerrville, Texas, San Jose, California, Capitola, California, Felton, California, Berkeley, California, Carmichael, California, Sebastopol, California, Palo Alto, California. I don't even think we were in California for a week, but we went a lot of places. New York City, Piermont, New York, Albany, New York, Kingston, New York, Greenfield, Massachusetts, Plymouth, Massachusetts, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Kansas City, Missouri, Belle Plaine, Kansas, Wichita, Kansas, St. Louis, Missouri, Hopkinsville, Kentucky, Lake City, Florida, Sarasota, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Stock Island, Florida, and Key West, Florida.
Boom.
Since September.
We've been running around. You know what? I've just been reminded we'll play in Galveston as well.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
2021 in December, because we're going to see family for the holidays in Texas. So we'll do a Galveston show as well. So there's two more live shows in 2021, and we'll get back on the live streams because we enjoy it. Thanks for joining us today. We're glad to be here with you. I hope that the network holds up. We've done some speed tests. It looks like it's borderline okay. Not the best, but not the worst. So we'll see how we do. That's a lot of cities. I don't even know how we did that. I booked all the travel myself. I booked all the travel, all the cars, all the planes, all the hotels.
And then they kept getting changed.
And they kept getting changed because the airlines kept reinventing their schedules as the openings started to open. And I suppose they might be reinventing them again. We'll see as we continue forward. One thing's for sure, no one knows what's next. This is the great mystery of it all. So we're here with y'all today. We know that to be true. Let's play a few songs. What do you think?
Sure.
I'm going to play a song to kick off the holiday spirit here. I wrote this song in Key West maybe, 20 years ago or more. It is written from the perspective of a homeless man. And it talks about the Cow Key Bridge. And Cow Key is the key right next to Key West. It's connected by this little bridge that we successfully drove a jet ski under twice yesterday. Was that yesterday?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. Sadly, we also toppled over and went for a swim unexpectedly. We We fell over. Turns out jet skis are more likely to topple over when you're not going fast. So
Yeah.
we took a little swim, and it is a little chilly. But the Cow Key Bridge connects Cow Key and Key West. And Cow Key is where we stay on a little place called Stock Island, right next to Key West. That's the place that we've enjoyed coming to over the last 18 months to get away and to be outside during a pandemic. And this was written in the holiday season 20 years ago about Davy stole a Christmas tree from Kmart last night. Red ribbons and silver bells, angels dressed in white. He tied it to the bridge rail so passing cars could see. He did a little dance up there, looked down and smiled at me. My bed is a lawn chair, cushions keep it soft. I sleep in the open air under the Southern Cross, next to the golf course by the Hyatt Hotel. Davy, he's a friend of mine and we get along pretty well. Christmas in paradise under the Cow Key Bridge, where the warm breeze blows so nice, and the landlord forgives. Snowbirds on the golf course wear Bermuda shorts, polo shirts. Some play pretty good and some play so bad it hurts. We pick up their golf balls that fly over the fence. We shine them up a little bit, sell them back for 50 cents. Christmas in paradise under the Cow Key Bridge, where the warm breeze blows so nice, and the landlord forgives. Now I won't lie, we just get by, but we'll be eating good tonight. Christmas dinner's at 5 o'clock at the Church of Light. They don't care who you are, they don't ask what you've done. Come on down, bring your friends, they got plenty for everyone. Man, it's Christmas in paradise under the Cow Key Bridge, where the warm breeze blows so nice, and the landlord forgives. The radio plays Christmas songs as we get high. Davy shouts, Merry Christmas, y'all. Let the cars passing by. Davy shouts, shouts. Merry Christmas, y'all. Let the cars passing by. Key West, Florida. We had breakfast outside this morning at a little place called Blue Heaven. And I like to eat breakfast at the bar there because you meet the characters.
There are some characters.
And the breakfast there is straight up carbohydrates. Grits with cheese, eggs with potatoes that have been grilled with onions, toast, pancakes,
I got a side of key lime hollandaise sauce.
key lime hollandaise sauce. Good Lord. And
I think it's the best hollandaise sauce in America.
it's good hollandaise sauce.
I love it.
But when you have toast, pancakes, grits, and potatoes, as soon as you're done eating, you're ready to take a nap. We met a few characters at the bar. There was people sitting to our right who met each other last night at 2 a.m. at the pizza place and spent the night together. And they seemed like they did not sleep a lot. And the couple to our left heard them talking about that, so they sent them a round of champagne. What were they drinking?
Mimosas and Bloody Marys.
Mimosas and Bloody Marys. Congratulations on your, I don't know what, consuming brand new love. And I don't know what all went on, but it looked like they were having fun. And we're all for people being nice to each other. We believe that sitting at the bar at Blue Heaven and watching the conversations go by is a lot of fun, and we had a good morning. Then we sat around in the sun a little bit, and gosh, I'm still tired. When I close my eyes, it still burns a little. It's going to take a little bit to fully get caught up from what has transpired since September. That amount of travel. That last week was particularly intense for me. I left the Florida tour on a plane, went to Nashville, and played at the Ryman. Excited to be invited to play 2 songs at a show that celebrated Thanksgiving called Tokens Radio Show at the Ryman. So I flew in to do that, and then I flew back the next morning to the Florida tour, met Jaimee in Tampa.
I must have been tired too because I rode roller coasters and I only had the energy to ride 4 roller coasters.
That's not you.
Normally, I'll ride all day long, but I rode 4 rides and then went, I have to go to sleep. I have to eat Cuban food and go to sleep.
Oh, that's right. Our first night here, we enjoyed El Cibane, which is a Cuban restaurant. And they have this thing called garlic chicken. They take a breast and a leg, a thigh, and they press it in, I don't know what it is, garlic and seasoning until it's super tender. And it comes with yellow rice and Cuban beans and Cuban bread. Boy, is that good. We did not get dessert. Their flan is really good. We're trying to moderate. We both like to eat a whole lot. And
that's all we have left. The
road is, we always find good food. Every tour is the good food tour if you're on the road with me. I'm going to play a song I wrote with Long Haul Paul, my truck driving friend, and Darden Smith, the co-founder of Songwriting with Soldiers. And we wrote this at the very early stages of the pandemic in 2020. Ha 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 ha. Truckers and troubadours, black coffee and metaphors, steering wheels, late nights and songs, Wake up in the morning, we're gone. On the stage, on the road, pack it up, pull the load. Thousands of miles left to do, always just passing through. Truckers and troubadours, I'd rather have walking the floors. Can't wait to make it back home, counting the days till we're gone. Gear jammers, rhymers, not made for these timers. In love with the strange and the new, always just passing through. Interstate headlights and stars in our eyes, packing our bags as we must. Sometimes it's heaven and sometimes it's hell, slaves to the old wanderlust. Wanderlust. Truckers and troubadours, trying not to keep score. White lines, rear view town, too late to turn back now. Dashboards and dials, getting paid by the miles. Missing old friends we knew, always just passing through. Truckers and troubadours, truckers and troubadours, truckers and troubadours, truckers and troubadours. Truckers and troubadours, so much in common, so much shared wanderlust. So I'm going to read from my book for a minute here, and this chapter is called Troubadour, and I'm going to give it a little go here. I'm a troubadour. Troubadouring, well, it's an approach, not a genre. Inside the word troubadour, I hear the word true. Troubadours, we tell stories, stories that are true to feeling, not necessarily true to fact. People need stories to make meaning out of their lives, and songs are how most folks get their stories these days. Modern day troubadours are self-perceived outsiders who write songs about underdogs, unnoticed or marginalized folks, and struggles not often heard in mainstream music. In an age of misinformation, disinformation, and lies, we are the wandering minstrels who compose and perform songs to tell the truth. And like the stories of old, songs teach us how to live. Troubadours, well, we play in theaters, we play in listening rooms, we play in nightclubs, of course we play in bars, we play in people's homes, we play in yards, we play in barns, we play in grocery stores, we play at folk festivals, we play live streams. We earn what we can by performing where we can. Troubadours, we aren't the kind of songwriters who try to write songs for a hit-driven marketplace. We're the other kind. When people ask me what kind of songs I write, I tell them I write real ones. Usually, this confuses them. But I'm called to write songs that help people check in, not check out. While my songs will likely not be hits, they feed me in ways that fame and money cannot. My work is more a ministry than a show business venture, though there is, of course, a show business component in every successful ministry. I've offered my opinions and observations on songwriting in this book with no small amount of terror. I'm no more qualified to write about songwriting than any other songwriter who has made it their life's work. I cannot read music or notate it properly. I am not always sure what key I'm in or what chord I'm playing. I have no idea what key I sing in, and honestly, I don't care. I've carved my career from focused effort, trusting my gut, and sitting studiously at the feet of the masters. I'm a teacher, but I'm also a student. There's always more to learn about music and song. I've played in dozens of countries. I've listened to thousands of people's stories. I've heard late night confessions and held strangers in my arms as they wept. No matter a person's nationality, age, race, gender, sexuality, politics, religion, or lack of religion, human emotion is the same the world over. People are lonely, yearning for meaningful connection. People need hope. People need to believe in something. People are hurting. Many are traumatized. Most are afraid. People need love. But love is hard. It's so much harder than most people expected. I understand this, of course, because I feel these things too. It's why I became a troubadour. Troubadourin. You a troubadour, Harris?
I don't know what I am.
You don't know what you are? Singer-songwriter?
I think so.
Folk singer?
Yeah.
Folk and roll.
Pokemon.
You can rock like nobody's business.
Yeah.
You got that rock ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the voice that can really cut through for lack of a better word, static and land. So you're a lot of more things than just a troubadour for sure. But you got some troubadour
I'm trying
in
to
you.
learn how to. Yeah, the troubadour is like a hard. It's a challenge.
It's hard because you are asked to speak as well as sing,
Right.
and you have to deliver between songs connection that is language based, and but I feel you getting better at this every single night, and
Working on it. Yeah.
yeah, I think it's harder when you've come up like you did with a band, having people all around you. You can just rock out and you have each other.
Yeah, I heard actually there's a great. I don't know if you remember listening to this, but we listened to Bob Lefses had James McMurtry on his podcast not that long ago after James put out his new record, and he talked about the transference of energy playing with a band, which made a lot of sense to me about how, there's all this energy that's moving around between the band and then to the audience and then through each member. And that made a lot of sense to me. Like
That itself is a conversation.
Exactly.
That is a form of communication.
Exactly.
Yes.
And there are things that I could do like with the band, like, okay, in the middle, in between songs, I'm going to have like the keys player featured here and do something cool, or guitar. Maybe the drummer starts the next song. So like everyone is kind of
part
contributes to exactly
communication with the audience.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I would only speak maybe between 3 or 4 songs that I really wanted to speak in front of.
Well, and when you speak too long, when you have a whole band on stage, you have people standing there going, oh my God, I'm just standing here holding my instrument. It becomes a real problem. And so for me, I've never toured with a band ever.
Right.
And so all I've ever had was the guitar, the spotlight, and the audience. So the communication was just me with them. And you've had a group helping you to do that. So it's a very different experience that you've had. But I think you can do multiple things, and definitely troubadouring is one of them. But you don't have to settle and do one. You can do it all. Nobody said you have to pick, right? We get to have the cafeteria line approach. You get to do all things that you want to do. I'd love to hear a song. What would you like to?
What would you like to hear?
Oh, rock out for us a little bit.
Rock out.
Yeah.
Gosh, now I'm like,
Sing it.
what can I do to rock out? Oh, here, I'll play this. This will be
You
fun.
got a lot that rock out.
Except, how did I already lose my cape? Oh,
It's right here,
It's
sweetie.
right here.
Oh, there's several.
Yeah.
There's one.
This is my special Bill Nash capo.
Bill Nash
It's
capo.
a cut capo, yeah.
Oh, that's capo number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a half capo.
Exactly. Finally calling back all my friends. They've been wondering where I've been. I went off the deep end. This time it was a good swim. I've been running around with someone. Never thought I'd be this fun again. Well, I never would have thought it, and he told me that we would come together quite like we had. Kind of reads like Kerouac, crossing country, then going back to New York to figure it out. Back to the place I loved you right out loud. Well, work's piled up, dishes ain't done. I've been stuck on the telephone. Ain't been sleeping in my bed. I'd rather be in yours instead. Guess I've come a little undone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. And I'm looking up at the sky. I'm looking all the time. Is that you circling around? When are you coming down? When will I see your face again? When will I get to have that skin I'm craving? Well, work's piled up, dishes ain't done. I've been stuck on the telephone. Ain't been sleeping in my bed. I'd rather be in yours instead. Guess I've come a little undone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. And we tried counting down the days, but our hearts couldn't take the pain. Ain't never been so hard living this way. When I finally get together to you, babe, I'm gonna stay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, work's piled up, dishes ain't done. I've been stuck on the telephone. Ain't been sleeping in my bed. I'd rather be in yours instead. Guess I've come a little undone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. Hey, I'm just missing someone.
Yeah. Sing it, Jaimee Harris. Play another one.
Play another one.
Play another one. You're just getting warmed up.
Oh, gosh, what would you like to hear?
Keep it going. You choose.
Hmm.
You got an embarrassment of riches. You got so many good songs.
Oh, thanks for saying that. I feel like I should play a song I haven't played in a little bit. Preferably in tune.
What you got?
I think I'm gonna play this song called "The Fair and Dark-Haired Lad." Would that be okay?
Of course, Harris.
I'm not sure. I've been having. You know what I've been having a lot of fun doing is actually playing a lot of cover songs lately. Isn't that fun? I don't know why. I've just been enjoying doing that on vacation more than. But I'll play this song I wrote with Dirk Powell and Katrine Noel from the Hey Babies. Had my first drink before I could drive. Mama left it on the counter half full one night. But
powerful song about addiction. It sure is. You guys nailed that down hard.
Thanks, Gauthier.
That's a really, really good song. How did it start? Jaimee wrote that at the Lafayette. What is it called? Lafayette Songwriters.
It's called Solo. Is that right? Southern Louisiana.
South Louisiana. I don't know. We wrote it in Lafayette. Jaimee wrote it in Lafayette at this gathering of songwriters that was somehow funded by the Buddy Holly Foundation. And it's all quite convoluted in the back. I don't know how it works. But to put a bunch of songwriters together at a hotel, and we mixed and matched. And Jaimee got paired with Dirk Powell. And I actually wrote Thank God for You at that gathering with,
That's right.
with Peter Case. So how did you remember? Do you remember how that got started?
You know, I don't exactly remember all of the details, but I do remember that, like, for some reason, I think someone had a hangover. I think that was, like, kind of how it started. And for some reason, like, most of the days that we had to write, we had, like 4 or 5 hours
just a few,
to write.
Right? Just a few,
And this was the last day, so we only had, like, 90 minutes or 2 hours to write a song. And so, like, that just kind of came up as we were talking, and then we started talking about addiction, and a lot of us had, all three of us had addiction in our family, and so we all just kind of shared personal stories. And there are two moments about writing it that, like, really click in for me. Like, one was, took the seat, had my first drink before Mama left it on the counter half full one night. Originally, that was Daddy, and I remember Katrine going, "What if it was Mama?" And we were like, "That's way cooler. Let's do that. That's, like, way more interesting." And I remember that moment. And then we were trying to figure out what to wrap it around. Dirk Powell is, like, a student of folk music from all over the world, right? He's, like, been in Joan Baez's band for years, and he's just very studious. And so he said that there is this character in Irish folklore and Irish music called the fair and dark-haired lad, which is represents alcoholism, which is perfect because we needed something that was kind of like the devil, but that had a little more
appeal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm so, remember when we had Anana and Irakli on the show that they made that Whispers and Sighs record with David Olney and made a bunch of videos? They were making the music video for the record for that song. I can't wait to see what they come up with. They're going to make a little movie.
They're going to nail it.
Yeah.
Well, I like songs about addiction. I actually, it's weird. I've written songs, quite a few songs about addiction, and not a lot of songs about recovery. And,
oh, yeah, interesting.
I'm 31 years sober now, and it's interesting how, recovery's in all of my songs, of course it is, but not like a whole song that talks about it. It's interesting to me. I never really thought about that, but I've been playing this one for years and years. This was not a song I wrote. It's a song the great Fred Eaglesmith wrote, but I fell in love with it the first time I heard it, and I knew I had to record it. And I play it a lot. I think it's one of the better songs about addiction. It's called Cigarette Machine. Stumbling past your house, baby, at the break of day. Thought I saw your silhouette dance against the shade. I went down to the mission, called your name, till an angel with a face like yours came down and let me in. Thought I saw your reflection in a cigarette machine, in a bottle, in a gutter, in a window on the street, in a storefront, in a picture on a long broken TV. I swear it was you staring back at me, and I heard soldiers' voices by the city gate. There were junkies lying on the ground. They made me look away. I spilled you on a mirror. I chopped you into lines over some tries to make you die. Thought I saw your reflection in a cigarette machine, in a bottle, in a gutter, in a window on the street, in a storefront, in a picture on an old broken TV. I swear it was you staring back at me. Old radios, broken mirrors, dog-eared things I read, worn out movie stars in faded limousines. I struggle through the old charades, coffee cups and clowns. I can't keep up with parades. I keep falling down. Thought I saw your reflection in a cigarette machine, in a bottle, in a gutter, in a window on the street, in the storefront, in a picture on an old broken TV. I swear it was you staring back at me, in a storefront, in a picture on an old broken TV. I swear it was you staring back at me. Yeah. Cigarette machine. That Fred, if you have not listened to Fred Eaglesmith, I can't pick my favorite record. I love his music so much. Just dive in. Fred's one of the great songwriters of our time, and I find him absolutely to be a genius. And I'm a huge, huge fan. And I was swimming this morning. I try to swim a mile a day, and successful on some days. Other days I can't find a pool, but I get myself the swimmer's corner.
It's been a while since I've gotten to use this.
I get myself to the pool if there is one. It's been a little challenging in the pandemic. Like a lot of YMCA's let you come. I'm a member, but I'm a member in Nashville, and in California, for example, they wouldn't let non-local members in because of the pandemic. But when there is a pool, I try to swim a mile. When I was swimming this morning, it occurred to me I'm gonna be working on my second book this winter, and it occurred to me I need to write the story of being in Fred's bus going to Needles, California, which is the hottest place in America. It was 121 degrees Fahrenheit when we were there. It's so hot that there's no air conditioner that could cool the bus. There's nothing to cool that kind of hot. It was so, so hot. And I was in such a bad state mentally. I don't even remember how I ended up on his bus with him in the band. I think he just saw what a terrible state I was in and just said, "Get on the bus. You're coming with us." And I kind of, I know I was sober, of course, but in and out of a blackout of emotional, just a lot of grief, a lot of loss, a lot of pain, a horrible breakup. And I remember we ended up in a place that had life-size paper mannequin of Marilyn Monroe and W.C. Fields. And Fred was posing like Marilyn next to the life-size thing of her to make me laugh because I was in such a state.
Aww.
I know.
That's a good friend.
I know. I got pictures of that. God bless him. Good friend he is. He is. We'll pick something up here and do a little more reading, and then we'll play some more. The book that I wrote, I know a lot of you have gotten it. Thank you for reading it. Thank you for purchasing it. Appreciate your support. The book is a bit of a memoir and a bit of an instruction manual about songwriting, and it's also a lot about using music and song to help me recover, and then to go forward as a songwriter to help others recover using music and song for more than entertainment. And that isn't to say that entertainment is not part of the equation, but I do feel that music and song can be so much more than just entertainment, and should be in some instances, especially when we need exactly that. There it is. So I wrote this, and I kind of like this. It's Fred inspired. A song coming into the world is a living thing, a wild animal, really. My work is to not scare it away with too much scrutiny. Songs speed in and out along underground superhighways, unmarked by road signs, in a place where wild-eyed dogs jump out of ditches in front of headlights late at night. I try to quickly write down what I see, even if it's nonsense. When I get a glimpse of some wild-eyed ditch dog in my headlights, I hit the brakes. I stop the car. I get out, and I follow her. If she runs into the woods, I run into the woods. If she suddenly turns around, looks at me, and becomes an angry parrot with a lit cigarette in one of her claws, and the sound of my mother's voice coming out of her mouth, I nod and take note of what she is saying. My challenge is to keep going without knowing where I'm headed. I take disjointed images, hunches, thoughts, feelings. I combine them with ideas and visions and mold these disparate clues into some kind of sequence. Songs are a faint whisper from the future that pull from the past and seep into the present. A songwriter is in the role of a medium. One eye in the now, one eye in memory, and the third eye focused on the other side of the thin veil of the future, trusting that it will somehow miraculously all come together. And it often does. And sometimes it just doesn't. But that's okay. You get back to work the next day, right? Oh my gosh, what should we play, Harris?
Yeah, let's play that.
Yeah, let's play the song I wrote with Peter Case at the event in Lafayette that we can't remember the dang name of now. It's been too many
Solo
years.
songwriters. I just can't remember what the acronym.
So, I don't know, Lafayette Songwriter thing, funded by the Buddy Holly Foundation.
From Lubbock. And Americana UK or something?
No,
Not
they didn't
Ameri-
have anything to do with it. Just Trudy Harris was there. Anyway,
it's a good gumbo.
put it all in a pot, turn on the fire, see what kind of gumbo comes out. Crescent City disappearing in the rear view mirror, just like she's always done. Spend my life running from the ghost of the Vucare and that dirty spillway water in the noonday sun. The daughters of charity left their mark on me. Keeping secrets, well, it just makes you feel alone. Magazine Street stole from me. Lord, I never thought I'd find my way home. Thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. I was just another junkie jonesing on a Greyhound bus with a 20-year ticket to a tortured mind. Sirens, sorrow, cigarette butts, my Jesus in pieces, broken like the highway lines. I thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. I thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. You gave me something no one can take away. You saw right through me and loved me anyway. Oh. Thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, honey, I thank God for you. I love your lead part on that one.
It's really Peter's piano part.
It's Peter. It's when Peter played on the piano on the track that we made in Lafayette. Yeah. Well, I like your guitar part that borrows from Peter's piano part.
I just got to give credit where credit is due.
Credit is due. Highway 90 westbound in the falling dark, rolling past cornfields, catfish farms and swamps, a Pascagoula sunset, a longing breaking through. I don't know why I'm always leaving. I don't know why I left you. Won't you meet me in the meadow? We can look up at the stars, lean into the wind, dream again, find out who we are. Won't you meet me in the meadow? No more alone. We could lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go on. I have so much to tell you. I am ready to come clean. I'm so tired of running from things I cannot leave. You and me and Mississippi battled a beautiful scar, in need of forgiveness and the grace of God. Won't you meet me in the meadow? We can look up at the stars, lean into the wind, dream again, find out who we are. Won't you meet me in the meadow? No more alone. We could lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. Let's throw a blanket in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. Get this off. December 5th, we're going to go into the studio in Nashville with Mr. Nielsen Hubbard, Dylan Aldridge on the dials, and going to make a new Mary Gauthier record. It's been a while, and we've been playing y'all these songs for 18 months or so, and we've got enough new ones to make a record, so they've kind of been piling up on us, and it's time to go in. I'm excited to go in with Jaimee. We haven't been on recording together officially. Have we? No. I made Rifles and Rosaries.
There are a couple things that we've made for compilation records, but they haven't come out yet. Like the Nancy record,
the Nancy
Rodney record.
Yeah, the Rodney record for Music Health Alliance. Mm-hmm. We've made some recordings, but we haven't made a record. So we'll be doing that in Nashville, and it's next week, for goodness sakes.
I know, yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I think we're ready. You think you're ready?
I'm excited to try.
I'm excited to try too. And the great thing
Plus
about
I love being in the studio.
I know. The great thing about it is if we're not ready, we just keep going until we are ready. Mm-hmm. There's no, it's not an intense pressure thing. We have the songs.
Not Linda Ronstadt singing with the live symphony.
Can you imagine 100 and something people, all dependent on your vocal, and you get 1 or 2 takes. And it's so expensive to have everybody in that you don't get to keep going over, and it's cut live, so you can't do overdubs.
That's what blew my mind about reading about that. It was like she was at the height of her power. She was like probably one of the most like
successful female singers in America.
Like probably making the record company like bukus of money. And even in that position, they were like, "You've got 3 days or 4 days, whatever it was, to
you got to nail this,
nail these incredibly difficult songs." Wow.
Fortunately for all of us, Linda Ronstadt had the ability to do such a thing, and then some. Jaimee Harris, play us 2 songs.
2 songs. I'm gonna play a cover song.
Plot it out. You've been singing a lot of Patty Griffin.
That's what I was gonna do. Do you mind?
You gonna do Florida?
That's what I wanted to do.
Heck yeah! Somebody on the thread mentioned they heard you do Florida at one of the shows.
Oh yeah, Eileen.
Eileen, hi. Yeah, I'd love to hear you do Florida. That'd be great.
Couple young girls went sailing down a May to the arms of Florida, sailing down the highway, singing their heads up, protected by the Holy Ghost, flying in from the ocean, driving with their eyes closed. You know the night wants to kiss you deep beyond its way. Makes promises that he never intends to keep. Very next day, isn't it hard sometimes? Isn't it lonely? How I still hang around here. There's nothing to hold me. You slide down into the sea, 12 hours on your feet. You get the tide to wash you away. Thousands and thousands of days. And someone you never meet signs a check you get every week. You try and still can't forget all the strangers that you have met. You know the night never owed you nothing anyway. Makes promises that he never intends to keep. Very next day, isn't it hard sometimes? Isn't it lonely? How I still hang around here. There's nothing to hold me. Every time, every year, travelers come and go. I see them landing with their pale wings, flying back to the snow. The summer comes marching in with his heavy boots on, kicking along the blacktop. Sad walks of A1A, young girls in their bare feet, cigarette smoking, looking every which way, wishing and a hoping. There's nothing to hold me. Isn't it hard sometimes? Isn't it lonely? How I still hang around here. There's nothing to hold me. La 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 la.
Yes.
Thanks, Gauthier.
You can sing Patty Griffin so beautifully.
The whole pandemic, I've had this like idea where maybe I'll still do it. Maybe after the studio.
You should do a stream of Patty songs.
I want to do a stream of Patty song. I really want to.
You are in love with Patty songs, and that makes the difference. You have the vocal chops, but you're in love with the songs.
Oh yeah, I mean like.
And you feel that when you sing it. I feel that, and you get the magnitude of what that incredible songwriter was able to do with her voice and her words, and you appreciate that, and it's formative for you. And I think you should do a live stream of Patty songs because it's your passion.
I will. I'll do it.
I wouldn't go near it. I don't have the vocal chops. Or
I know
our
friend Shelly Hessen has been asking me to do it for like
since
the pandemic, since we got locked down.
I couldn't go near it myself, but I could do a stream of Fred songs.
Oh yeah,
Isn't that interesting? That we're drawn to our kindred spirit. I think I'm kindred with Fred. And I think you're kindred with Patty, and I think that's a big deal.
I think our muses are like
your muses are very, very similar. Your muses are in a relationship with each other. That's what I used to think about me and Fred. Our muses, our guardian angels, are family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What you got?
Do you remember like before, like when there was like a bunch of disasters in a row before even the pandemic hit? There was like the tornadoes in, the wildfires in Australia, and we played this benefit for the wildfires in Australia.
So many catastrophes ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember.
Randy Feltface, the puppet, was on the gig.
Yeah,
that was fun.
yeah. We played it at City Winery, was it?
No,
that was at Mercy Lounge.
Yeah, that was
Mercy Lounge.
Yeah. The tornado benefit the following week was, or 2 weeks later was. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was a different benefit. There was a tornado, East Nashville tornado benefit, back to back, and then came
the pandemic 3 days later. So
it's been
yeah.
I hope somebody's keeping a journal. It's too much for me to remember. Anyway, what you got?
For my birthday, you bid on a recording day with Aaron Lee Tashton.
I knew I was going to get you that because I wanted to hear you and Aaron in the studio together.
And it was really fun. And we actually ended up recording together like the day after the Nashville tornado in East Nashville. There was a lot of like, are we going to do this? Are we not going to do this? Like, it seems kind of, and we actually just decided that the best thing that we could do would be to make music all day. So that's what we did, and recorded this song, and now it's out in the world, and WMNF here in Florida has been playing it a lot, so I'm thankful to all the folks there at that beautiful
WMNF Tampa.
Yeah, they're
Thank
awesome
you.
over there. Yeah. They said that it would come, and the heavens opened up, and the sky began to cry all in the rain. Saw it all from Tennessee, wishing you were here with me, wishing I was wrapped up in your arms again. I keep listening to your song, it helps me to carry on in a world I seem to be floating above. You're a million miles from me, but it's quite the poet's dream to feel such longing, feel so tortured, know such love. Won't you keep me on your mind as we wander through this time, marking off the days with X's and O's? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on your mind? I can only dream of all the places you have seen, or to fly on the wings of a song. We'll spin our tale in rhyme, putting love in every line, and we'll be singing here together before long. Won't you keep me on your mind as we wander through this time, marking off the days with X's and O's? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on your mind? Alright. Oh, it's too hard to think on all the days that come between the next time I'll hold your hand in mine. One day you'll greet the dawn, I'll be riding right along, but while you're gone, won't you keep me on your mind? Won't you keep me on your mind as we wander through this time, marking off the days with X's and O's? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on your mind? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on your mind?
Sweet. I love that song. I love the
Sweetness,
recording of that song. That was a good time in our life, too.
Yeah,
It was 4 years ago.
almost.
Dang.
Almost. April, 4 years?
It goes fast, folks.
Our love is going to pre-K.
Don't blink. Don't blink. I'll think about the joy inside your laughter. I'll think about your hand inside mine. I'll think about the softness of your sweet skin as I try not to think about time. I'll think about my arms wrapped all around you. I'll think about the kindness I think about how you showed up on my doorstep when I was trying not to think about time. So many roads, so many towns between us, so many nights, so many stairs to climb, so many thoughts to think as I miss you, and I try not to think about time. I'll think about your candlestick fingers on my skin. I'll think about the shiver in your side. I'll think about how much I wanna kiss you as I try not to think about time. So many roads, so many towns between us, so many nights, so many stairs to climb, so many thoughts to think as I miss you, and I try not to think about time. I will try not to think about time. Yeah, we wrote those two songs about the same time, didn't we? 4 years ago. Gosh, 4 years sitting on songs. Finally getting into the studio to make a record next week. Well, let's play one or two more. And gosh, I sincerely want to thank everybody for joining us on these live streams, for helping us through this dreadful pandemic, which clearly is not over yet. We got two friends here in Key West who both got diagnosed yesterday with the COVIDs. And it's still going around, and people are getting it even though they're vaccinated, and people who aren't vaccinated are being hospitalized in large numbers, and it's coming around winter. we're still in it, and there's new stuff on the horizon. We don't know what it means. We're not going to talk about it because we don't know what it means. But we're here to say thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of our Sundays, for giving us the love that we feel coming through the comments and the support. We're just really grateful for y'all.
Yeah.
And
It's made my day a lot better.
I know you were having a
hard
tough day.
Having a hard day, and this is like really helping.
Yeah, Jaimee was struggling. The music always helps, doesn't it? Yeah, music always helps. Well, play one or two more and call it. What do you think?
Sure.
Let me get this thing off. I can't wait to record this one. I'm really wondering how Nielsen's going to handle this one. This is such a beautiful song. I was thrilled to bring to completion with the wonderful songwriter Ben Glover from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Lives in Nashville now. Dear friend and one of my very favorite co-writers. This one in the studio, we should lead with this one. See what he's gonna do. I just can't wait to hear this one with the band. May eternity hold you in the hollow of her hand. May a soft wind enfold you as you travel distant lands. May the moon and stars delight you as the daylight dims. Till the morning sun warms your face, till I see you again. May you lay down your struggle beneath a silver sky. May a summer rain inside your dreams sing a lullaby. May there be no more sorrow, no more pain. May you sleep inside the stillness of the night till I see you again. May you never be a stranger. May you never feel alone. May you reunite with family and friends. May they walk you home. May love embrace you in a dance that never ends. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again. Nice show, Harris.
You too, Gauthier.
Well, we both have website stores, and a lot of stuff is on sale there. I've got a bunch of bundles that we created for the holiday season. One of them is a 3 vinyl bundle. I've got a vinyl record of Live at Blue Rock, which is a double record. I've got a vinyl record of Rifles and Rosary Beads and a vinyl record of Trouble in Love, all signed in a bundle on the website store. I'm also bundling the book with my complete catalog, some handwritten lyric sheets with a variety of things, the tea towels, a lot of stuff. And Jaimee's got, of course, her Patreon, which she'd love to have you as a patron. Also, you doing a 20% discount?
It's 20% off 25% off the whole store. You have to enter the code holidays, which I will put in the.
So if you go to Jaimee's store, it's 25% off of everything in the store right now.
Yeah, but we don't have a fancy if you pay a lot of money, you get a fancy version where it'll automatically take 25% off. But we're musicians. We don't have that kind of money. So you gotta type in
holidays.
a code for Jaimee's store.
Code for Jaimee's store is holidays. HOLIDAZE.
Yeah, holidays.
Holidays. And we appreciate your support as always. And Lord, don't feel like you have to. Just join us. Be with us for the ride. We're grateful. And no feeling guilty if you ain't got it going on. All is well. Why don't we go ahead and wrap it up with one of John's songs? Huh?
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah. We're going to do another one of these next week before we go into the studio on Monday. I'm going to invite a guest. I'm not quite sure. I haven't done the inviting yet, but we'll have a guest on with us next week. Michele's working this week. And we're happy for him. He's got a gig in Italy, and he's out working. He cut off his long beard, too. I saw his Facebook post. His beard is now short, and he looks very different. He looks very handsome, we must admit ourselves. All right, kick it off for us in remembrance of our dear friend John. You come home late, you come home early. You come on big when you're feeling small. You come home straight, come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You broke in the speed of the sound of loneliness. Out there running just to be on the run. I got a heart that burns with a fever. I got a worried and a jealous mind. How could a love that has last forever get left so far behind? What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You broke in the speed of the sound of loneliness. Out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean, dreadful sorrow. Cross the evil line today. How could you ask about tomorrow? We ain't got one word to say. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. Out there running just to be on the run. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You broke in the speed of the sound of loneliness. Out there running just to be on the run. Out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week. Take good care till then. And
Be nice to each other.
no meanness.
No meanness.
Take care.